Hello, dear ones. Father Peter John coming to you from All Saints Orthodox Church in Bloomington, Indiana. Christ is in our midst. I want to talk to you for just a moment about a man that we celebrate today on the church calendar. His name is Papa Nicholas Planas. That's his affectionate name. He's St. Nicholas Planas, but his people called him Papa Nicholas. They had such a great love for him because of his great shepherding love for them. Let me talk a little bit about him. In the middle of the 19th century, he was born in Greece. He married at the age of 17, not a very well-educated man. He was a holy man, but he was not very learned. That wasn't his thing. That wasn't his calling in this life. And so he lived with his wife from the age of 17. They had a baby, and then shortly thereafter, she reposed. She went to go be with the Lord, leaving him a widower. Well, Papa Nicholas, he remained celibate the rest of his life and really devoted himself to prayer. He was ordained a deacon and a number of years later a priest, and he is known for having served a divine liturgy, like we celebrate on Sunday morning or on major feasts, having served a divine liturgy with fervency every day, for 50 years. That's a lot of divine liturgies, right? That's amazing. He's also known for praying the other services as well, and praying with the kind of fervency that the altar boys would report, that as they were standing back at the altar and watching him pray, they would see his feet lift off the ground sometimes. Other of the altar servers would report seeing light coming from his face while he was praying. I mean, this man was a man of prayer. He began the divine liturgy, they said, at 8 in the morning. And by the time he had finished all of the prayers, it was 2 or 3 in the afternoon. He's known for also praying for so many people. People would come and bring slips of paper with names for him to intercede for them. He would show up to the church with pockets filled with slips of paper with people's names on them. And he would pray for everybody who asked him to pray for him. He was just a very fervent, prayerful man. And that's it, really. That's this simple man's beautiful story. There are other details we could say, but I don't want to take away from the focus of the central part of his life, which was his communion with God in prayer. And all of us can do that. That's what we're called to, just like we were called in the beginning, to walk with the Lord in the cool of the day in the Garden of Eden. We turned our back on that through sin. But the Lord is always standing there, outstretched arms, like the father of the prodigal son, inviting us to come home and to be in a relationship of communion with him through prayer and through the sacramental life of the church. Through the prayers of St. Nicholas Planas, Papa Nicholas, O Lord, have mercy on us and grant us fervency in our prayer to you. Amen. Christ is in our midst. He is and ever shall be.